How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be starting a new lesson in the YouTube Ranking Masterclass, and we're going to be talking a little bit about how you can start a YouTube channel and some examples of how you can start a YouTube channel without showing your face. One of the most common questions that I get from students is ideas on how they can start YouTube channels without actually showing their face. Maybe they're too shy. So starting off, I just want to kind of show you some examples here for this lesson and show you that it's really possible to make a very good full-time income on YouTube without showing your face one time. There are many people that do this, a lot of different channels that do fully functional monetized channels without showing their face ever. So I'm just going to show you some examples. The first examples that I'm going to show you are going to be top 5 accounts. These are YouTube channels where they just do top 5 videos. These are really popular right now, and I'm just going to show you some examples. So I've done a search for top 5, and you can actually do this on your own for your own research to figure out what you want to do as far as content goes. So I've just done a search for top 5 here. And what we want to do is I'm going to search this month. And then I'm also going to filter view count. We want to see view count. So you can see all these top 5s right here have millions of views, a couple million to 3 million. These videos tend to get a lot of views just naturally. The algorithm, YouTube's algorithm naturally likes to push this stuff because it creates a lot of curiosity. And so if you can come up with top 5s that are very, very random and are really weird niches, like, for example, 5 scary ghost videos from very haunted places. Some of these 5 scary ghost videos you shouldn't watch in the dark. Some of these are, have these catchy thumbnails, obviously, which is very important. And then they have these catchy names, and they're a really catchy topic. They make people want to watch. And these types of videos aren't really necessarily made for sales if you're doing affiliate products, but this is more made for geared towards ad revenue. So simple videos like this that really create a lot of interest for people and hold their attention throughout the video are very good for ad revenue. You can really maximize your potential for ad revenue if you're doing long form videos that are this type of content, really, really weird, bizarre, top 5 scary things, stuff like that. You could do top 5, top 10, whatever you want to do. If you do any of these types of videos that you're going to be running for ad revenue, I always suggest going to 10 minutes. That way that you can put an ad right after your intro or at the very beginning, and then every 2 minutes, and then at the very end. That way you can really maximize your ad revenue potential. So, here are just a few examples, these top 5 videos. So we'll just come in here, top 5 most entitled Karens of all time, for example. Let's just go ahead and click on this one. The most common reaction. This was posted on May 3rd, and they've got 937,000 views already. So we'll just go ahead and let this run. You'll notice they have an ad at the very beginning, so they are making money with ad revenue here. So what this person's done is just repurpose some content out here. You always want to make sure whenever you reuse content that it falls under fair use. So go ahead and make sure to read those terms and conditions. And fair use if you're just doing a demonstration or for educational purposes like this, kind of showing your view of something that's happened. Those typically fall under fair use. But you got to do your own due diligence and make sure that everything is on the up and up when you're uploading. So this person's just put a bunch of clips of kind of people being ignorant, the Karens of the world. And like I said, this has gotten almost 1 million views already this month. So, probably let's go ahead and pull up Social Blade here. So if we go public freakout videos, let's head over to Social Blade. So you can see how random this is, just public freakout videos. This person created this channel, and here we go right here, public freakout videos. So you can see here 17 million views in the last 30 days. Uh, Monthly earnings could be anywhere from $5,000 to $70,000. Estimated yearly earnings could be upwards of $800,000 just for uploading these repurposed content videos. This is really popular out there. You've seen a lot of people talking about this. You've seen probably a lot of people saying this type of stuff's a scam. Um, what's really a scam are people that are out there trying to just make these videos to sell products and stuff like that instead of using the system properly. So um, and then making sure that the videos that you use are fair use. So there's nothing wrong with uploading content and repurposing it and getting a point across to make it educational or interesting. That's what news outlets do. You'll find a lot of news outlets repurpose tons of different content. That's why sites like Lumen 5 that I show you in my course, Lumen 5 is another platform that lets you put in somebody's information, a blog address or a website, and it'll create a video repurposing some of that content. So you just got to do your due diligence. Like I said, make sure that everything is falling under fair use. But you can just find all these videos and kind of see what they're doing from there. So for example, what I would do, this channel's making a lot of money here just off ad revenue. They're getting about 1,000 subscribers per day, which is really incredible. And you might be thinking to yourself that this type of stuff's saturated, but it's really not, because um, every person in the world could go ahead and watch a new video every single day. That's a couple minutes. That's not really going to take a lot of time. There are so many new videos coming out all the time, such new content coming out all the time. Things are changing all the time that people are always interacting with social media. It's never going to get old. There's always new stuff coming out. So you got to be kind of progressive if you do this kind of stuff. You want to really put out a lot of these videos to test. So what I suggest you do if you're going to do a top 5, top 10 video is, one, make sure that you find a good source for all your information and your data, so that you don't get called out for being incorrect or something like that. You want to make sure that all your data is accurate, and make sure that you have your source, cite your source in your description. You don't have to put the web address. You can just say where you got your source, and then once you are able to monetize those videos, you really want to start paying attention to your analytics. And really from the beginning, when you start posting and testing, pay attention to those analytics, and model those videos that are doing well. So for example, let's come over here to public freakout videos, and we'll just take a look at their uploads here. So you can see 3 days ago, they've already got 97,000 views here. 4 days ago, 137,000 views. So what you can do is, even with a minuscule amount of views, you can look at your data, and any of the videos that you see on your channel or on these other channels that just have a massive amount of views that are posted recently, you could go ahead and try to remake those type of videos with your own content. I'm not saying download it and then re-upload it, obviously. Create your own video, but just use that as a guideline to recreate that video. And typically that'll work very well. You'll get a lot of views, and you can kind of fine tune things from there. It's really about getting comfortable, creating a lot of content quickly, and a lot of this stuff can be outsourced, but I suggest starting out learning how to do this on your own, because you can't really outsource to people if you don't know how to do it on your own. So make sure to spend some time learning how to create videos. For this lesson, just one example, we're talking about these top 5, top 10 videos, and showing, doing a channel on YouTube without showing your face. This is a really good way to do that. You could just put these videos together and then do a voiceover and then go ahead and upload it. And before and after thumbnails work really well. So if you're ever doing like top 10, something before and after occurs, you want to make sure on the thumbnail it works very well to put a before and after, So like on some of these, you can see kind of the situation progressing. So for example, this lady's like showing her face, like she's starting to get angry. And then you can see here they have this red circle. Red circles and red arrows on thumbnails are very important, very popular, and they work extremely well. That's why they're so popular. A lot of YouTubers use those because they perform well in thumbnails. So anyway, and then you can see she kind of gets more angry, and then you kind of want to see what's going on, so you'll go ahead and click it. Same with this video here, you know, this girl, and then all of a sudden she's doing something weird with her face. So you want to click it and see what they're doing. You'll notice a lot of these videos are just over 10 minutes long, and that's because they're using ad rolls across their videos every couple of minutes and really maximizing the amount they're making. So you could probably figure that on the low side that these guys are probably earning $1,000 for 1,000,000 views. So, you know, this channel had several. Well, let's see what they had again. What was it? So 240,000 views. So they've probably made 240 grand on the low side on this channel since they started it. And so, which was 2016, June 1st, 2016. I'm assuming that's a really low number though. You know, obviously here yearly earnings are showing about 1,850,000. So you can just see that some videos like this that are very simple that people just want to sit down and watch to kind of unwind and not really think about purchasing something can really benefit you in a financial way. So, you know, moving away from affiliate marketing just for this lesson, this is a really good way to take advantage of ad revenue on YouTube. So if you're going to take advantage of ad revenue on videos, this is the type of content I would suggest creating. And there's a lot of different top 5s. Let's go ahead and do a top 10 search and see what we can find. Top 10 urban legends from children's books. So this was posted 13 hours ago, and you can see they are using they're using ads as well, so they're making ad revenue. And so this lady here is showing her face. Obviously you don't have to do that. One thing you can do also is if you can show your face if you want. You don't have to share your name. You can be anonymous. Most of the time nobody will ever know who you are, even that way. So if that's something you want to do, you can do it that way. But anyway, so this person just you know, posted up this video. Top 10 scary urban legends. So what she's doing right here on the video is actually doing a little promo, kind of showing her Instagram and giving people a chance to interact with the channel with giveaways, you know, sharing contests and stuff like that is a really good way to get people to interact with your channel. I'll be showing you some stuff later on inside the course of examples of that, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But so you can see this video, like I said, posted. These guys have 6 million views. This was posted not even a full 24 hours ago, and it's already got 29,000 views. So again, really good way to go ahead and earn ad revenue on your YouTube channel without actually promoting products and showing your face. YouTube loves to push this kind of content just because people just sit back and watch it and they'll consume a lot of it. So if you have these types of videos on your channel, most of the time, if you have, you know, in cards that link to other videos in your channel, that's a really good way to get people to keep watching your channel. And you can really earn quite a bit off of one person if you have a lot of content that hooks people and brings them in and wants to keep them on your channel for a while. You don't have to do a channel just on a certain niche when you're doing these types of videos. There are so many different things people are interested in. Typically top 5s and top 10s, you can have a mixture of content. Try to make it extremely weird, extremely narrow niched where, you know, really just weird things work very well. So, you know, like TikTok urban legends, for example, that's kind of a deep long tail keyword. Titanic urban legends that might be true, you know, stuff like that. Really think about what you're producing as far as titles and stuff like that to capture people and make them really interested. So that's gonna do it for this lesson. If you guys have any questions, you guys can go ahead and get a hold of me. I'm going to be doing some YouTube consulting. So if you want me to help you with your YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing that as well. So I'll be putting up some information about that here shortly, and I'll let you guys know how you can take advantage of that if you want to. But like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead and message me at david@4hourmedia.com. I'll go ahead and put that email down in the text below this lesson, so you guys will have that. Um, and if you have any questions, again, email me. I really don't mind answering questions if you want to email me. Sometimes they get buried, and it's hard to get to them some days. But just go ahead and email me if you need to bug me about a question you want an answer to. Just go ahead and send me a couple emails. That way, I make sure and get those and respond to you. So anyway, that'll do it for this lesson. Make sure to stay tuned. I got a lot more planned coming up. I've had to really reshift gears here in the course. So with everything that's going on with the pandemic, I want to make sure that I'm covering everything that is as far as all the questions I'm getting, I really want to cover everything thoroughly. Um, as far as questions from new people coming into the course and kind of the bare bones basic stuff. So things will shift a little bit, and I really want to get a lot more content out for you guys in case you are stuck at home trying to do something, trying to learn a new skill, trying to make some income. So anyway, thanks for being a member of the YouTube Ranking Masterclass, and we'll see you in the next training. Take care.